Fellow Guardians, unless you've been living under a rock, you know things are looking bad right now. Like, real, real bad. 2 weeks ago, on May 21st, Bungie announced the final live service update for Destiny 2 out of the blue. Now, some of us may say that they knew this was coming, but I don't think anyone expected the end to be so soon. I mean, jarringly soon. This results from poor management on Bungie's side and unmet expectations on Sony's side, costing them hundreds of millions of dollars, mixed with under-delivering on content. Looking at you, everyone should have seen the writing on the wall that things are not heading in a good direction. Let's talk about what Marathon has to do with this. Now, I'm not hating on Marathon. I just think that the target market for Marathon is significantly smaller than the target market for Destiny. I am, however, hating on the fact that Bungie thought they could reallocate development resources slowly to a smaller game that nobody asked for, which has largely led to the worsening quality of Destiny, and think they could get away with it. Season 2 of Marathon is coming soon, and there's word of PvE modes coming to the game. Who could have imagined? The caption for the teaser of Season 2 references the darkness, which is an interesting choice of words, Bungie. Sony's choice to kill Destiny for Marathon, even if they say that's not what it was, is a tough pill that none of us wants to swallow. Again, I don't want to hate on Marathon. I think anyone who enjoys a game should be allowed to enjoy a game. I just hate that it's coming at the cost of Destiny. The unfortunate part of this final update is that a lot of developers were working on this and didn't even know that it would be the final update. Some of them were allowed to continue working on DLC content that we'll never see. Another unfortunate part of this is that this update is shaping up to be one of the best updates of all time, in my opinion. Now, this is obviously before the update comes out, but a lot of the things we're getting in this update are things that we've been asking for that seem like they may have been holding them back in the chamber for this kind of dire need to happen situations. To start, SRL is coming back. Yes, you heard me correctly. The Sparrow Racing League is returning in Destiny 2. Pantheon 2.0 is coming with the Leviathan raids, and we're also getting updated raid and dungeon weapons to the tiered system. We're also getting permanent Iron Banner in trials on a rotating basis, unlike Destiny 1, where they killed it off once the game was no longer being supported. Now, all this goes to say that there's a currently very, very, very unified front of Guardians to show Sony that Destiny is not an IP that they can just kill off and throw in a pile with the rest of their dead IPs. There's a petition that, as of right now, has reached over 300,000 signatures. We are currently, as of recording this, sitting at 332,170 signatures, which is more than the all-time Steam peak players for Destiny 2. Now, if that doesn't scream there's still a desire for this game, I don't know what will. As well as the petition, there's a planned server slam for the launch day, June 9th, of the Monument of Triumph update. Alongside the petition and the server slam, some of Destiny's own voice actors have come out in support of the community. Now, we all know deep down that we don't have the power to control this decision. We can hope that if Sony sees a surge in player count, that they will see this desire and that they will make some sort of decision to not end the Destiny universe. Personally, I've been playing since Christmas of 2015 and have grown up with this franchise. The part that burns me the most about this update is that it has so much of what we've been screaming for the past couple months and years since Final Shape has released. And that if Sony would finish out this expansion cycle, I personally feel like things would be, we would reach our we're so back and come out of this it's so over. It hasn't even been a full year since Mr. Exotic Car Collection has stepped down from the CEO position, and that if given the extension that it needs, I believe after this update, so many people would stick around and be back and hunger for more Destiny. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to get that chance, but who knows? It hurts to think about not getting to finish this expansion cycle, and that there was a whole nother DLC that was supposed to come out soon that we won't get. But as long as we keep playing Destiny 2, we can keep Destiny 2 alive. Destiny 2 going evergreen is not the solution we wanted and not the ending we're satisfied with. And I know myself and all of you other fellow Guardians will see this, and we will make Sony see our desires with our wallets and our playtime. I have met so many people playing Destiny. I've made so many memories. It's been with me through many stages of life. And while it hurts to think about this being the end, I can only hope that if this is the end of Destiny 2, that someday there will be a Destiny 3. Or what I think the best solution would be is a failed pitch of Destiny Infinity, which would be some sort of continuation, whether it be dropping the 2 and just becoming like Overwatch where it's just one game, or a Destiny 3 where we just start over completely. But who knows? As I said before, we're at the mercy of CEOs and people with a lot more decision-making power than we have. But that is what I have to say. And please share the petition, sign the petition. Even if you feel like it's pointless, it's free. And as I have seen Mactic say, the worst possible outcome is that nothing changes, and this is still the end of Destiny. But the best case scenario is that this is not the end, and that we get what we're trying to achieve out of this. RuneScape Classic started with a petition, and we can only hope that something similar may happen to Destiny. Well, Guardians, I hope to see you there on June 9th. This is WoMid signing off.